All right, I'm going to try and get enough footage to make something that resembles a proper YouTube video about my day here today. So I woke up in my funk. Let's just launch right into vulnerability territory here because why not? Yeah, I woke up in a funk. I'm the type of person that deals with some depression sometimes, and I woke up in that this morning, and it took me a few hours to shift. And yeah, really carrying that sort of hopelessness and you know, understandable. I think that sometimes things that happen in folks' lives can train a response, sort of like just like a conditioned response to things. You know what I mean? And I think that if a whole bunch of things in life just seem to fall apart, or you try a whole bunch of things that don't come together and you try and fail a lot, then in some way that it's possible to accidentally kind of reprogram your brain that everything that you try to do is going to fail, or that things are, things just keep falling apart over and over, or things like that. So, and I think that there's been a bunch of that for me. The problem is it also becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, because if you think that things are not going to work out, then why would you try? And then if you don't try, well, then they definitely don't work out. So anyway, those are some of my thoughts on that. But, apparently the slightest amount of human contact is enough to help me shift. Which I guess really goes to show, over the past number of years, how strong I've become when it comes to fighting the good fight against this stuff. So anyway, it is 12:30, and I have thoroughly shifted out of all of that, or as thoroughly as it's going to happen for the moment. And I want to make some tracks. I need to do something that I enjoy. I need to find a sense of momentum with my day. And I need to get a hold of vision again, which has been a big theme for me. I think that it's important that that I do some development of some vision for my life, Yeah, what is that vision? And it's the vision that drives work, vision that drives changing things and wanting to make them better, and believing that by putting the work in and doing the things that are the right things to do, that that things can change, that things can come out right. So yeah, there's my first clip of the day, and hopefully I managed to get enough of these to make something that's kind of sweet for you, Andy. Okay. Oh, baby. And a shower helps. A nice little haircut and a shave don't hurt either. If that doesn't look clean, I don't know what does. Yeah, just had another one of these conversations with my friend Adam. He dropped by unannounced and just shows up. That's how he rolls. We talked about politics, religion, and Kanye West. He's a great fan of Kanye and Kanye's innovation, which is, pretty interesting. It's always nice to talk about politics with somebody that is smart and sees politics differently. It's amazing when people think deeply about things, how many of the same conclusions they come to. But the same thing is true with religion. You know, I'm a Christian and Adam's an atheist, but we're not so far apart. We're not so far apart on a lot of things as one would think, because we're both thinking people, and I have a pretty complex faith. So yeah, there's that. So I made this statement to you the other day. I said you bounce, right? And I love the metaphor. These things in life that come, you know, we fall down, you bounce back up, right? And I found this bouncy ball. This is perfect. See, Andy, you're like this. When you hit the ground, you bounce back up. It doesn't take very long. You're not like an egg that goes splat, and I'm not going to break an egg because then I'd have to clean up an egg off of the sidewalk behind my house. But yeah, this is that illustration. Now, the interesting thing about this bouncy ball, it's like you, it's like me, is that the more pressure, the more downward pressure there is, the more it bounces. See, somebody who can bounce can handle that, because the more pressure that the devil puts on you to push you down, he can expect more of a bounce. And these bouncy balls, I don't know if you've ever played with these suckers before, but you put too much pressure on them and things get pretty crazy, pretty out of control. You can't handle that anymore. So that's why I said that. That's why I said you bounce, and being able to bounce is a very good quality.